I got Miss Gabriela back.
Why?
Like cook crack?
But what we have something special for you guys.
Yes.
We have Gabe from the Balance Effect podcast. Shout out to Gabe.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me here.
No, thank you for coming.
I was a little late, but I'm here though.
Nah,
Thank
we
you.
made
We was all late.
Yeah.
It's tardy for the
We all
party.
got a pass for today.
All right, thank you.
Blame
thank
it
you.
on New York traffic that everybody want to own a car now. Like, shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And drive Uber. The nerve.
That's
The nerve to
that's,
earn a living.
Oh, being an Uber driver?
The nerve.
Nah, that's like the best way, honestly. That's one hustle. That's what we talking about, like hustles out here.
Yeah.
Right.
In order to be in New York, you gotta have like multiple source of incomes.
Yeah, we just discussed that. But yeah, Uber drivers, I need to chill. It's too much traffic.
So what's up, Gabe? Talk to us. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Aside from what you already did tell us off camera.
My name is Gabriel Medina, 33-year-old uptown native.
Are you from Uptown?
Yeah,
Where?
Harlem. I'm from Harlem.
Are you from
Okay.
Harlem? Harlem in the building.
Harlem.
Harlem World.
But yeah, we have a little bit ties to the Bronx too.
So when Jada and Cameron had the little verses, who you was going for?
I'm gonna be honest with you, but I mean, I grew up more on like, I got older cousins, so I grew up more on the locks and stuff like that. But I was definitely heavy in Dipset when I was in
But
when I was in
They
high school.
disappointed you?
Of
Dipset
course,
was trash.
They did,
of course,
right?
of course, of course.
I ain't even
Of
got,
course.
I started rooting for Dipset because I know more of this. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to step back because Dipset ain't cutting it right
That's what
now.
happened to me.
I mean, what I was telling people is that like you gotta realize that Dipset was more like a movement. Like they wasn't a group. You know what I'm saying? Like they never really had a lot of records to themselves. Like even Diplomatic Immunity, them two albums they came out with, they were more like a compilation, just like a record thrown together. But the Lots was really a group. They came up together like rapping, spitting.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like the cohesiveness on their side was way more than with
Nah,
the
they did their
Diplomats.
thing. I was...
So you know,
They bodied
At the end of the night,
that's-
I was like pulling out a Jadakiss shirt. I was like, yo, where's my
Yeah.
shirt at? Like, I
Yeah.
came mad Harlem strong, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know about
Once he
that.
doing the construction with the shorts, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a long
Yo,
night for Mr. Cameron.
Not even that. My nigga Jewels, his fit.
nah, yeah, he was wilding. He was
Jewels
wilding. He
looking
from
crazy.
He had a
Yo,
Louis
he from the
jacket that
town.
never existed, though. Like, I ain't even gonna
yeah,
hold
Virgil
you.
made that for him allegedly.
All that LV wasn't gonna get
Allegedly.
rid of that lock shit that was going on.
Nah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But you know, they took that L. But you know, at the end of the day, hip hop ended up winning, right? Because
Nah,
I felt like I was.
thought that was the best verses out of
sure.
all. Honestly, like.
There was
Yeah.
a few other ones that were all good, but that one, I
That
think I had such high hopes for Dipset
That was the one.
that
though.
I was just like, damn.
That was the one. When Jada put out that freestyle, I was like, yeah, it's quiet.
Oh yeah, he was waiting for
It's
that day.
quiet.
He had that shit under his sleeve. He
It
was
was
like, I'm
quiet.
coming for everybody on
Right.
Dipset.
So, Gabe, let me ask you something. Have you ever had your heart broken?
Why we just jumping right into it? Huh? Like, you know, like,
Listen,
yo,
That's how we
this
do
is what
it
we
here.
do.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Um,
ready.
yeah, I have.
You have?
Uh-huh.
How many times?
I
Or has it just been one?
think really, honestly, it's just been really once that I've allowed. Yeah.
That you
Do you believe that you could have multiple heartbreaks?
Yes.
Okay, good.
If you allow yourself.
No. You
It just
don't
happens.
allow it just happens. You don't allow yourself to
I mean, is having your guard up. Is that what you're saying? Like, that
Like
you
okay, so when I say allow yourself, I feel like when you choose to be in a relationship with somebody, when you choose to be in something with somebody, it's a choice of yours, right? So you're allowing yourself to be open minded to that person, right? I felt like I've only really, really, truly been open in one relationship, like fully, like without the guard up, or like, you know, it's bound to happen. I'm gonna cheat, she gonna cheat, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that toxic shit. So
are you still in contact with that person?
with that person, nah.
Because you know
We
how
can't
some
be- we
people
can't
like
be-
Yeah.
no,
we can't be in
some you know
contact.
what it is that like time passes by and then eventually like you kind of like get cool or become cordial with someone.
Mhm.
I mean, at least now in this generation, it happens often.
Okay. I can't get in contact with her because for a long time I felt like she had like I don't know, they had like brujeria or some shit like that on me or some shit like that.
Listen,
But like she had
dog.
like a fake hold on me or whatever for like I would say like the
Dang.
beginning stages of my
You
20s.
believe in that?
I mean,
For anyone who doesn't know what brujeria is, it's like voodoo.
It is though. That
I mean,
you know what it is? That I feel like if you believe in it, then
You
it gives it
attract it.
power. But then again, it also you could believe in it, but you don't put your mind to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The
Because
minute-
I believe in it, but I don't think
Focus.
like I don't put my mind to it. I don't sit there and dwell on it. Like, did this person do this to me? I would
Right.
just be like, I know my God got me.
I'm not gonna
Right,
lie.
right,
At one
right.
point, I felt like someone had to do, at least with my car. I think like every other week something was happening with my car. Like they broke my window. It was like tires was being popped. Like some reason, oil was splattered on my car. It was just
that does not sound like good. That sounds like a crazy ex.
nah. I
Or
don't know.
Jasmine Sullivan, even one.
I mean, it could have been. I don't know. It had to be something, but it was like a back to back that I'm like, they didn't do it to me, but they did it to my car, and I was like, if you have a car, that shit hurts.
Listen, the minute I see a skull on a plate with flowers around it, I'm out the door. I don't
That's
care.
not even what brujeria stands for, though. There's way more to a skull with a flower.
Yo,
And you
damn,
dressing
hold
all
on, 'cause
white.
I got a
Nah, I'm
skull
outta here.
tattoo.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
do
that's
that.
that's
Don't
that's
do
that's
that.
santeros and shit.
That
all
that
shit.
sounds a little more.
I'm out of there.
Not a skull with a
I'm
flower.
outta there.
Yeah, so I couldn't really keep being in contact with her though. Like, yeah, it was. I had to cut her off.
Man, I mean,
Well, that's
I
good,
wouldn't. I
though.
wouldn't even want to surround myself with someone who's done brujeria though. Like, period.
Well, now she believed in it. She believed in it heavy. Like I remember, what was it? Like she had like a, how you say that in English? Like an altar, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And
Or
Like
she
a
had the-
throne.
yeah, like yeah,
And
one
then
tal
she
and
had
shit
like
like that.
mad
She had that.
candles and like.
Yeah, she had
Nah,
that stuff.
that's some spooky
Yeah,
shit
like
right
she
there.
had that. Yeah, she.
I ain't
she
even-
fucked
I
up.
just saw today somebody posted they were doing like the ritual and they was 3 dead chickens with the blood and in my mind I'm like cool, like that's your religion, you know, respect everybody's religion,
Yeah.
whatever,
No, definitely.
but don't post that.
See, and niggas
I mean,
is
that's-
crazy.
I mean,
That's-
I respect everybody's religion. Like, if that's what you do, that's what you
Right,
do.
that's
you
what
know
I'm saying. I just feel like certain things like that ritual, whatever, like
I mean, if you're doing it
should
for
be
the
sacred.
right
You should-
reasons, then I think it's granted. But
Mhm.
there's people that take advantage of stuff like that and do it like, oh, to get somebody back or to do malicious thing, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't know. I wouldn't surround myself like, Gaby, if you do brujeria, you know, and you
I
do.
don't know. It is what it is. Just I'm not gonna not be your friend if that's
No,
your
not-
religion.
but you're not- I'm-
don't bring it around me. The same way I respect your religion, respect me enough to not bring it around me. That's it.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I respect that.
So let me ask you something. Like, who do you think suffer more after a heartbreak, women or men?
In general, at today's age, I think it's different now.
All right. So today's generation.
Today's generation, I feel like men suffer more in silence.
Really?
Preach,
Yeah.
preach.
Oh,
feel like we suffer more in
shit.
silence.
what?
Yo, listen,
This one
man.
took me by. All right, let me hear
Talk
this.
to him, Gabe.
Why?
Talk
Yes.
to
I
him.
feel like we suffer more in silence because we have
But right after the breakup, like the men.
yeah, because I would feel like right after the breakup because like for us like it's more male bravado, more ego, right? We're trying to hide something, hide our true selves at the end of the day, and what ends up happening is that we end up hurting ourselves more internally because what we really want to do is be with the person, right? But we're not trying to show shorty that she's that important
But why?
because it's our ego at the end of the day.
But what if you broke up with a girl?
Even if you broke up with the girl, like
You're still gonna act that way.
you're still gonna act that way. Like there was a time that I was hella toxic. Like I broke up with her and she
No,
with
there
a
was a
new
point.
dude.
Toxic. Was
Everybody.
Like, it. Like,
Yeah, like,
if you
like,
wasn't
if
toxic,
you wasn't
I didn't
the
want to
shit,
be with you.
Yeah, like.
But like I think this was like 2013. This was before toxic was a thing, right?
Well, before it was
Nah,
like commercial.
Before the word toxic was a thing.
Right.
But I feel
I mean,
like
I don't think-
the
I think 2017 was my toxic years. Like
Right.
2017,
That's when
16,
you- when
17,
you-
18 were my toxic years.
16 was a great year though. 16 was a great year.
2016
of course,
was the
that's when
outside.
it wasn't the controller song from Drake.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
that
Oh, that's the
song?
most toxic song you ever hear in the
Yeah.
summertime.
Oh my god.
That
Part
was
78.
it.
Baby. As soon as you hear that, I'm like, yo,
Oh, okay, okay.
it's
That's
about
the
to be a
most
wrap.
fire.
That
Yeah.
was probably one of. I mean,
So wait, now that we're on the topic of songs, what are your top 5 breakup songs? Like, what songs do you listen to when you just like, damn?
my heart.
Damn, I got a playlist for that though.
You really?
You got a
Yeah.
playlist?
Talk
Yeah.
to him, Gabe.
I got
Talk to
playlists.
him.
All
Yeah,
right,
honestly.
so give me 3 that come to your
Um,
mind.
Let's hear
I would have to say
because I might have you share your playlist with us.
I got you. That I
Well,
can do
Gabby
that.
don't really listen to. I'm
I
more-
listen to R&B. I just don't listen to new R&B. I listen
No, I
to
listen to
Nah,
Jagged
throwbacks.
Edge.
it's all
Yeah, yeah,
throwbacks, all
yeah.
throwbacks.
Of course.
Probably I'll have to go with Where I Wanna Be, Donnell Jones.
That's so funny. I just told my friend that song.
Breakup songs. Probably believe it or not, Keisha Cole, man. I should have cheated.
Oh.
That shit fire. Like I ain't
Which
gonna
one?
front.
Let it.
Love?
Nah, I
that's
should have
not a
cheated.
Heartbreak?
I should have cheated.
I should have
Yeah.
cheated. That would
That
touch
shit
your
fire.
souls.
Like, word, word,
Nah,
word.
love is a heartbreak song.
It is a heartbreak song.
I
'cause
never
it's
knew
like,
what I was missing.
Yeah.
Really?
As soon as we start kissing.
What? Because what if
I
they cheated on you or something and
found-
you listen to that song like, damn, like that's really what I want. I needed that love.
I mean,
And
okay,
you cheated
okay.
on me, you asshole.
Tyrese, why you want to act like that is my shit. That's one of my breakup songs.
Nah, yeah.
What's another one?
Probably I have to go with I'm probably gonna think that's crazy, but Incomplete, Cisco.
Cisco.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
My
I ain't
son-
even laugh. Forgot
My
about
son was
that.
on the front lawn with a leather jacket in the middle of the summer, begging for her back.
Word.
That's love right there.
Gabby, what are yours?
Mine is definitely Tony Braxton.
Heartbreak? No.
Mad Enough.
Oh, that's
Was it,
that's
was
fire.
it man enough for me?
What?
Yeah, that's a good
That
one.
shit just puts something in my back, like, fuck
That
that,
is like
nigga.
a motivation song. And her voice is just like even better.
Her voice sound like
I
the
love
nigga
her
ain't
voice.
shit.
Like people talk so much shit about her voice, but I love her voice. Like
She got a
I
voice
love
that
her
make a
voice.
nigga feel like he ain't shit.
That's
she's
why
that
I like
heart.
her.
She
Yeah.
got that strong voice.
Okay.
What's another one?
What's yours?
I ain't even. I'm mad cheesy. We Belong Together by Mariah Carey.
No.
That's fire though. I like that. song.
Like the whole video, everything, the concept. I was like, that's my
What,
shit.
her running away
That's
from a wedding?
And then the one you gave a heart to by Aaliyah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a
Yeah.
valid one. That's
That
valid.
is a
Anything
good
Aaliyah
one.
is valid,
And-
especially on a heartbreak.
And the 4-page letter.
Ooh.
That's a long ass
You
time to
ever wrote
write
a full-
somebody.
Back in the day before we ever had cell phones or anything, you ever wrote a girl a letter?
Of course.
Yo, I wish I would have kept all those letters.
Of
I
course.
don't think I ever wrote letters.
No?
Of
Oh,
course.
You
well, I
never
mean-
received a letter either?
I received, but I never wrote like that was until I was with somebody in jail. That's when I was like, oh,
So you
shit.
never, before you had a phone, you never wrote a dude nothing?
Nah. I never.
Damn, what's
And you
wrong
sit
with
here
you?
and like that song, you not even taking the time.
Dead
out to write
ass.
this-
Like, that was a real
I
thing.
I sent emails.
There was no email
Nah.
back.
Okay,
Well,
back
there
then-
was email, but what I'm saying
No,
is
like I didn't write letters. I didn't write letters.
that's crazy. I remember one time some boy wrote me a letter and I was in dance class and he like
He wrapped
folded
it up.
it.
We
mad
did
tiny, and then he
notes,
like threw it under the
But you see, like notes, yeah, like during like stuff like that, like I like you.
no.
Like, that's what I love
Check
letter.
yes or no. No,
Like
that's
a
not
love
what
letter,
I'm-
like-
a
My
love letter.
son just got a note. That's super cute.
Like, I
From a
wanted you to
girl?
get bathwater type.
Yeah.
What it says, buy me a Birkin.
That ass.
Nah, she was like, Ashton, you have yet to respond. Yes or no? Are you my Valentine's? I'm like,
Oh, mad demanding. She looked setting a bad tone for him. Like, yo,
Mhm.
ease
Like,
off me, girl. Like,
oh, my
like
New age love, bro.
it's crazy. These women is mad dominant.
They are. I mean, that's a good thing.
Now they are, huh?
They are. But I think as a woman should be more dominant.
All right, Gabe, I'll
agree?
let you take the lead on this one. I'm gonna stay out.
Nah, I don't want to get
Do you
canceled.
like females that are dominant, or
Nah.
you want them to be submissive?
Well, the thing about it is, I feel like there's a negative connotation when it comes to submission. People think like being submissive, like, oh, I'm giving into his every demand. No, it's just submissive to your feminine nature.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
When a man does his part, automatically in our nature is like we're gonna be submissive.
Right, and I do agree. I get on dudes too. Like dudes nowadays just feel like, and I don't know if we could curse on here, but like,
You're valid.
Yeah, you
all right, cool.
We ain't monetized yet.
Right.
We'll let you know when.
all right, cool.
I think
cool.
only one time we were told. What was it that we were told?
Well, we curse too much.
No. We say the N-word.
The N-word too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
somebody-
okay, all right. So like, I tell dudes nowadays that, like, what happens to romancing your woman, what happens to taking them out. Like, I feel like you have to be at a certain level, like, to get, like, I feel like you have to be a certain type of dude to get a girl. Like, you can't, it's certain things you should already have. Like, yo, you should have your own income. You should have your own whip. You should be able to take out. You should be able to think like, okay, you live in New York. You may have a roommate or whatever the case may be, or you may live with your moms. I don't know. But at the end of the day, at least do the bare minimum. Those at the point of you trying to court her at the end of the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't just automatically think like, yo, I'm that nigga. I got Givenchy on. She's supposed to holler at me or whatever the case may be. I be
Yeah,
telling niggas
that's
all the time,
mad
like,
corny.
half the time these joints don't even know what the fuck you got on anyway. So,
No.
Nope.
and sometimes they be fly than you too, bro. Be keep
Well,
it a buck.
well, women don't have to like go out as far as designer to impress a dude. The women are just going to attract dudes just off the strength because they're a woman.
Right.
Dude, we have to add on.
Unless
those
it's like a
elements.
material man, but it's rare for a man to be like, oh, I just only date females
Yeah.
who only wear designers. You know what I'm saying? That's rare. if a man just focuses on, are there men like that? Yeah, but that's more of a woman thing where women are like, okay, he has designer on. Even though majority of people who wear designers tend to be kind of corny anyways.
I'm fascinated on like heartbreaks between shallow people like that put focus on like material items. Like, how does a heartbreak like be personified through a relationship like that?
Well, I was like that before.
What?
So like materialistic and certain things. Like I felt like I would go into relationships like if I give you something, like I would expect something back, and I think if I didn't get it, I'd be pissed. I
think we all.
Damn.
No,
I can't. No.
Nah.
Like I'll be pissed. Like, but I grew up though. I grew up.
But I'll be disappointed. Like, so you just not gonna get me something? Like, but it wouldn't like kill my relationship. It would just be like, okay, now I probably like devalue on what I gonna buy you next type shit. Like
That's worse.
But I mean,
that's worse.
I don't know. I guess it's a Scorpio thing. I don't know, man.
You a Scorpio?
OD.
Oh yeah, I'm out of here.
OD.
He's proud.
OD.
He's a proud. Shout out to the Scorpios.
You don't even have faith in saying that.
I'm the only one lost because I don't believe in none of that shit.
Nah. I hear you.
Do you believe in horoscopes?
I believe that everyone has their
little traits.
Their traits
that defines like
they
Cancer, Aquarius.
Yeah, like I've dated.
So
Leos.
what's something that you could say that you met other Scorpios that you guys all have in common?
That we are vengeful motherfuckers.
Revenge?
Drake.
Yeah, vengeful.
Drake is one of them.
Vengeful dudes. They're like, we very open people. We loving. Just don't cross us.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like that too. I ain't no Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
You revengeful?
What?
Yeah.
And I'm the Stacy.
I feel like back in the days, that whole pettiness, like, nah.
Nah, that's me.
I've only seen pettiness.
I try to fight it now, like as an adult, where I try not to be petty, but I feel like that's always.
To be honest, I only seen pettiness work for one person.
Who?
50 Cent. That's the only person I think that's mastered.
He don't even give me petty vibes.
No,
he's a Cancer though. He's a Cancer.
He is.
That's a water sign.
But I'm saying like just the idea of petty. You know how sometimes you go through like a breakup with a person, and then the best way to get back at them because they broke your heart is to do something spiteful out of the sake of pettiness, and it never works out.
Doesn't everyone do that?
No.
Yes.
I don't do that shit for what?
I don't know.
You're just a whole different breed all around.
You're right. Absolutely.
We never see eye to eye on this podcast with you, so
never. Yeah, absolutely.
That's good though. That's
what?
For ratings, man.
What?
Y'all can't all be agreeing and shit like that. Yeah. We have to be some type of discourse, right?
Of course.
And it comes from right there.
Yeah, that's good. That's why I just let it rock.
That's good. That's good, man.
But pettiness doesn't necessarily like get any results from anybody.
For some people you get some. There's people who find
I don't think it's to get something out of somebody or to get something back. I think it's just the pleasure you get from doing it back to that person. Like, you shitted on me, so now I'm gonna be petty and I'm gonna get that same feeling.
And it's
back.
a satisfaction to that person. Is it the best way to go? No, it's not. But like I said, some people do find pleasure in it, and if that rocks your boat, then I guess go for it.
Short term or long term?
As far as pettiness,
like the results from it, like the gratification.
It's OD short term.
Like,
it depends on the level of pettiness, right? Because like you could be petty and just keep somebody cold. That's short term, right? Or you could be petty and fuck somebody's friend. That's long term. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking a friend is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, and that's just an example.
But you see, when it comes to a female fucking that shit kills you out.
Oh nah, it's the ego. It's the ego. Like I told you.
That shit kills.
That's we suffering.
That's why every female be like, that's why I fucked your friend.
No.
There's a song that's like that, no?
I smashed the homie, or wasn't it?
Yeah, some shit like that.
That's fine.
I don't remember.
You giving a dude head. That was my nigga. I just rather.
You think head is more intimate?
That's crazy.
How?
Slob on the knob.
Corn on the cob.
Why? I know you was about to agree with me. Why do you think?
So head is more intimate.
Why do you?
I don't know. I think it's both the same to me, but I think head has a little bit of advantage because it's like there's no beat. It's like, I'm not saying that because there's a lot of women that fake it too, but y'all really don't get any type of pleasure getting sucking some nigga dick at the end of the day. It's because y'all want to at the end of the day. Like maybe you know.
That's very true.
No, that's what I was
very
gonna say.
true.
A female would not give head if she don't like you.
That's
True.
very true.
Right.
Like if you're not getting head, just the girl does not like you. That's just facts.
Fellas,
Like,
if you see your girl or your ex, the one that broke your heart in the whip taking selfies, just know that she gave that nigga head.
that's not true.
Nah,
That's not true.
That's
Alright.
not true.
I feel like it's worse than that. Like, you know, like let's say if you a nigga on the come up and you trying to get your money right, blah blah blah, and your ex she don't post it, you know, because the girls know how to post a certain way.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So, like,
no,
they-
angles. We know the
Angles,
angles.
right? So like, you
Angles
know,
crazy.
she
Especially
at
when we
the
in the
Drake
car.
concert or she
At
in
the
the
Drake
club.
concert.
She in the club or something like that, and the nigga has his hand around her, and it's the rollie bust down or something like that. Oh nah, she
That's
That
that's
shit
not.
was a lot.
Let me tell you something,
Yeah.
y'all.
That shit hurt y'all,
OD,
right?
OD.
Listen,
I'm
the
like,
only
yo,
time
OD,
you
like-
ever gonna see a nigga on social media a girl is fucking with is on Valentine's Day, on the dude's birthday, or or during the holidays.
That's
only
not
time.
true. What?
Name an example. Any other time, random.
If a girl really likes a dude,
She'll post them.
she's gonna post
Cat.
him. She might not post his face, but
Cat.
like we at dinner, you could see the
Cat.
arm.
Nah, but you know what it is? I ain't even lie. Women now in this generation, they like to keep their options open. So
Valid-
As they should, because guys be doing some crazy shit.
Valentine's Day, I saw so many unknown dudes that I never saw the other 364 days. I'm like, yo, where these niggas came from? And they post all these fucking posts. Yo, you gotta be this type of nigga. I'm not gonna settle for nobody. And then Valentine's Day come around, I see a nigga walking in the towel. Like, yo, where this nigga came from?
In a towel.
Yeah.
they in the
It's on my
hotel.
story. It's on my story. Nah, this is not personally to me.
No. I mean, to each his own though. Like,
I don't know.
I don't
you had a
know.
Valentine's?
Nah. I've been single for like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Like not dating, nothing?
Like most of the pandemic, I was traveling, so I
Okay.
wasn't here. Like I was in Colombia for like 4 to 5 months, and then I went to
Anytime you
Colombia.
mention or anybody mentions Colombia, this guy, that's exactly why. Because he be like, I know what you was doing. And you
I never
was
said. I just laugh. I don't say nothing. I want to go to Colombia too.
Yeah, we know
Where
why.
you in Cartagena?
Why? Cartagena.
I was all over. I was all over. I was all over.
Like, paying. Can I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say?
I know what you're
Paying for
saying.
sex?
Yeah.
I never. Nah, I never said. I never said anything.
I'm pretty fluent in Spanish, so that's not happening.
You don't have to do that out there.
I don't think so. I feel like over there is a little different because like they're like how can I say it? They're like way more feminine than like the women here. Like not dissing nobody here or whatever the case may be. Like
Now
they-
those girls over there be A1.
you know what I'm
submissive.
saying?
bad.
They
They're
bad, you know what I'm
submissive.
saying? And
They're bad. Yeah.
they're-
Well, they
They're feminine.
submissive because they see a bigger picture. They're trying to come to America. That's
not,
why they
nec-
submit.
not necessarily.
Nah, they just
bro.
want to get paid. Period.
Nah,
Well,
not
that's what
necessarily.
I'm saying
Mm-mm.
too.
They don't even care about
Not
coming over
necessarily.
here.
They don't. Not necessarily. They don't even care. Like I mean, if you go over there, like if you ever get a chance to explore over there, like you'll see what I'm talking about. Like it's just
No,
way
but
more
I
peaceful.
know what you're saying because I've been over
Yeah.
there, and they I was having that conversation with a friend
Mhm.
the other day because she's Colombian,
Mhm.
and I was talking about how they just genuinely are beautiful people. Like they're so like the way they
Word.
are is just beautiful.
No,
like
they're
I've never
dope.
been
Right.
to no other country, and I've gotten treated the way they are in Colombia.
I went to Costa
If you
Rica.
haven't
The
been to
people
Co-
there,
I promise you, Colombia sometimes, and they just make you feel so like
welcome. Mhm.
so welcome. They make you feel like you a VIP. Like I don't know how to explain it. You just
And you
gotta
walk
go.
down the block in the Bronx and niggas is cursing at you. Oh, you stink. You look funny.
I mean, like I said, like I feel like you just, I don't know. It's like you gotta go over there and experience it. Like to be honest, you like to see what's in. She's 100% right. Like you feel welcome. You know, and it doesn't hurt that like you know the dollar's pretty powerful out there too.
really is.
Doesn't.
So like you know I'm over there eating steak dinners for like $16 and shit. So.
See?
I mean, I think that's any country though. Like,
Nah, DR is crazy.
Nah, DR
Yeah,
is
crazy.
wild.
I feel like
DR
DR has modernized the country. Like
Yeah.
it's not that much of a difference. Like you'll get a meal over there for like $17
steak and
versus
rice for,
here
like,
it'll be
$30.
$20. Exactly.
Right.
So it's like a $2 difference versus in Colombia, you a millionaire. It'd be like 3 millones for like $1.
Yeah. That's.
But
yeah,
they-
she was
Yeah, she
exaggerating, but
exaggerated.
yeah.
No, but it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
that's
crazy.
a New York thing.
But I remember I had bought a Dorito, a bag of Doritos, and they were like, "Oh, señorita Gabriela va a ser." I think she was like 2 millones. I was like, "What?"
Probably, yeah.
And I'm
probably
like, in my head, I'm like,
like-
2 million for a bag of Doritos. Like,
Nah,
what?
it was like that, bro.
But in their money,
It's like
that's
the
what they
value,
call
so
it.
Wait,
value.
it's $2 for a bag of Doritos?
Nah. It's
No.
like okay. So like when I was there, the currency for each dollar, it was 3,700 of their dollars, right?
So US
I was
dollars
over there
on
for a
30.
month,
Right.
and I never learned their money.
Right.
The
And I
currency.
was
It's too much.
it was crazy. Like I remember we would go when I was in Medellin, we would go to like this. I was in the Poblado, which is like what would you be like I don't know what would that be like Fifth Ave or
Yeah,
Park
like,
Ave
mhm.
or whatever right here.
Yeah, the high fashion.
Yeah, exactly. Like and we would go out, I'll pay a taxi. Like I paid the dude 100,000 in their money and the dude thought I was Jesus Christ or something like that. And it was like
He was praising
$15. You
you?
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he was like, no, parcero, usted sabe con lo que usted quiera, usted es mi patrón or whatever. I'm like, the fuck? Like, I was Pablo
And
for
you was
real.
out there in Colombia because you got that accent down pat.
Yeah, I was out there for a
Oh, yeah,
minute.
parce.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in the wrong country, man. I'm
Nah,
telling you.
I mean, like
I'm
at
in
the end of
wrong
the day, like,
country.
but the thing about it is like, you want to just, like, with them it's just dope. It's like all the way dope. And like, I was going out to clubs. I was paying like for Moet. I was paying like dirt cheap.
$40.
Like yo, nah, it was nah, like that.
Like
crazy.
Probably like
100. Like
100.
Probably like $80, bro, for Moet.
I'm
bro.
cool with that.
That's like the liquor store price. I think.
For me to come up here and spend $600-700 in a club for a section,
I mean, but that's not
one
your
bottle.
thing,
Please let me
though.
know where you spend that, bro, because I quit my DOE job in October and I ran through 15 grand the last 6 months going out.
That's y'all want to be outside.
You're
I mean,
right.
I'm a single man. Which one? Me?
Yeah.
That
You
don't
didn't
mean
fall
nothing.
in love in Colombia?
Nah.
You didn't find a joint over there?
I mean, yeah, there was a lot of joints.
Plenty
You
of
wanna
them.
bring
Why
one
you didn't
back?
stay
Plenty
for
of
one?
them.
You didn't want to bring one back? You wasn't
No.
Or
tempted?
you didn't
Why
want
would
to
I
get
do
your
that?
heart broken by a Colombian girl.
I don't think it was the heartbroken part. I just think it's like you got to come to a realization like that at the end of the day. Like, it would if I would do anything, I would keep over there. I would just go over there. I
You wouldn't want to
come back
bring her outside to New
Damn.
York
Boy.
streets.
here. Nah, it wouldn't be the New York streets because at the end of the day, it's like the girls, the majority of the girls that I met over there, they didn't want to come back over here anyway.
Mm.
You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
they
Like
like it
I've
over
taken
there.
I've taken a few to DR and like we chilled and stuff like that. It's not a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I'll be in DR in March.
You don't want to bring none of them girls up here to get poisoned by y'all Americanized women.
Shut up.
I mean, like I be in Queens all the time, bro, and like you still see a lot of it. Like, they just like, yo, I'm just here to work and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just here
they
to
be
just
going.
work.
They be coming for like 6 months and then they go back
Go
home.
back.
Yeah. Or they stay here, but they literally very, very like community oriented. Like they don't leave. Like if they leave, it's because somebody from their community took them out and took them somewhere and they feel safe like that.
Well,
You know what I'm
good. Don't bring them to Dykeman because they'll get poisoned by them girls.
Nah, I mean,
Oh, brother.
bro, trust
Yo,
me.
you are low
Yo,
key
I
a
haven't been to
Me
Dykeman
a-
in so long, bro. I haven't
Me
been to
a
I
hater.
Dykeman.
mean, to be honest, I ain't even like Dykeman ain't the same.
It's not.
My
Dykeman ain't
cousin
the
was telling me to
same.
come out. He be promoting up there. He be like, yo, come. I'm like, nah.
Dykeman is not the same like before. Like back in the days, Dykeman was just like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
when it was just
Dykeman-
one made in Mexico and not like the whole
Multiple.
spot. The whole,
Okay, so we're like so off topic, but where is I know the other made in Mexico is in Harlem.
Harlem World.
Do people even go to
Where they
that?
make
yeah,
two?
Yeah, there's another
it's,
one.
it's on Second Ave. It's like
Yes.
it's like around
110th?
Ricardo's,
it's
right?
It's like 116 around there?
Yeah.
2 blocks down from 2 or 3 blocks down from Ricardo.
That's crazy.
I
though,
had no
like-
idea.
But
But I'm
yeah,
like talking about when it was just one. Remember when it was
One made.
Nah,
in
they
one
made it
made in
bigger.
Mexico, and then before they made it bigger, before it was like the
yeah,
other
they
spot?
had like another. It was like some
Il
little small
Cabal,
little
yeah.
lounge. Yeah. I
Fridays was a spot to go to Made in Mexico.
No,
Friday.
Sunday.
Nah,
Sunday,
nah,
church.
Friday.
Church on
Church
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Yeah,
too.
For real. What
Shout
you
out to
talking-
my
I don't
man
know
on-
what
I
Friday
went,
vibe you was on.
I went on it on a Friday. It was fire in there.
Shout
That's
out to
why.
my man.
that
Oneezy.
wasn't the place to be on Fridays though.
Playroom was a good place to be.
Back
on
in the
Sundays.
day.
Fridays,
Yeah, that
playroom, yeah, Fridays.
After Made in Mexico.
Gee.
Yeah.
Fridays back in the day.
Okay, not even that though.
Cliff.
The
Cliff
days,
was-
Cliff,
that's-
yeah.
those
Cliff.
were the days.
Cliff.
Shout out Cliff. What happened?
Cliff
I
don't
forgot why
exist no
they
more.
shut down.
It's-
Something happened with the owner.
everything
Something happened
in
with the
Dykeman-
owner.
Everything in Dykeman got shut down.
It was cause back all right, so like it was like a bunch of cause I actually interviewed my man Kel, shout out to Kel.
Oh, shout out to my brother. My brother.
And he was actually talking about it on a podcast we did back in November. That like there was this lieutenant that he was like kind of shutting down a lot of places out there. Like it was like a domino effect. Like Vodka closed, Cliff closed, Unchin closed, Nego Claro closed. It was like that whole
Yep.
strip. And
Mhm.
like it was hell bent on like a lot of stuff that was going on at that time. Like you had like a lot of violence going on, people getting robbed and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like there was, I think they had caught like a few minors in certain clubs and shit
Mhm.
like that. And a lot of these joints, you be thinking they fire. Like I'm talking about they going into these clubs, but they really be undercover cops. Like word.
It's
mean, that's how
equivalent.
it
It's
works.
equivalent to hip hop police.
That's like the I was just gonna
It's
say that,
equivalent
like the
to that.
hip hop police.
But
I didn't
it's
even know
really
that was a
club
thing
police.
until.
Yeah, it's club
Yeah.
police.
Yeah.
They be undercovers in the club.
Mhm.
Trying
I
to
mean,
scope
how else
things
are they
out.
gonna find out about things if they not doing that
Yeah,
part?
that's-
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Like that's the same thing with the Marina. That's exactly how it got shut down too.
Yeah.
Shout out
But-
to all the quarters that happened during the quarantine.
Yeah,
I'm glad y'all still thriving. All the parking lot parties that
Those
I've
were
been
the shits.
seeing.
Right there in the Marina.
That was back in the day, though. That was
those,
before.
Yo, can
we
I
were
be
like,
hon-
what,
You know what's
15?
so crazy? Yeah, we were like 15, 16. As for female, all we needed was probably like $20.
Yeah.
And we had the best time of our lives.
I
And
feel
it was
y'all
like
needed
$10
less.
for a nutcracker.
I never drank a nutcracker, to be honest.
$10 for a nutcracker. Y'all was all right.
And we was
10
lit for the
cash, y'all was
whole
good.
night.
Y'all
From
was
one
good.
But I
186
didn't drink like that back then.
And-
186 and
and-
Audubon.
yeah,
Like
I
even
was
though
just there for
I
the
heard they
vibes.
laced them shits.
OD. That shit had crack in it. I swear to God.
Yo, but
Yeah.
that's probably what had us going though. I ain't even gonna hold y'all
I
like
never had that back then.
you never had a nutcracker.
For real?
No, I swear to
Nutty.
God.
Now you a
How-
saint.
how
Now
you
you a
know?
saint.
But at that time, I wasn't drinking. I
Oh,
just
okay.
started building my drinking.
Like tolerance.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
nah, I
when I was
Yeah,
20. when
nut-
I was
Walking
with my
with the
first
cup,
boyfriend ever, I was 20 years
With
old.
them
So
container. It was a
Nutcracker, they was
container.
wildin'.
Yo.
Nutcrackers, them shits was Georgie and that motherfucker.
In the Marina till like 7 in the morning pumping.
that's what now that you're talking about it, like I dead eyes used to chill in La Marina till 7 in the morning, but I wasn't drinking. So it's like, what the fuck? I was a loser just there, like chilling, mad hype with mad energy. Like, Not
Those be
doing-
the best people to bring to the party, people that don't drink.
well, that's probably why they used to bring me along.
Aha. All right, look, we got to get to these shot
But,
questions.
Oh yeah, throw us one. So we like to do this thing where he'll throw us random, and if you answer, you could either answer, and if you don't, you take a shot.
You can pick up that bottle that just going to soon sponsor us at one point in time.
Okay. I still got.
Don't say
still
the
got
name.
some
Still got
stuff.
some?
I got still got
Alright,
some.
so-
Alright, so that you can
This
take
is for all of y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not just for him.
No, of course not. It's for everybody. No
All
one
right.
fault.
All right.
What was the biggest lie you told to keep your relationship going?
Damn.
You could either.
I gotta think.
I gotta think about that one. There's a few
Depending
depending on the relationship.
We got the Alex Trebek Jeopardy song. Nah,
The-
you don't got that.
the-
All people on the Alex Trebek, man.
Do anybody that you fucked with watches your podcast? That if you
Yo,
say
listen.
this lie, that they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, that's fucked up."
I don't know. I mean, there was two that did, and it was. I got a voicemail the other day. So
You
about
know
that.
what's so?
I don't think
One of the girls I used to talk to blocked me.
because of the podcast.
I'm assuming.
And that's trash.
I don't care. Whatever.
Nah, I get blocked.
Have a
all the time.
blast.
I got blocked a few times. I'm cool with it.
Nah, I don't know if I want to answer.
Okay, actually,
Oh,
I mean,
you have to because you're not drinking,
The trip to LA.
elaborate.
bro.
You gotta elaborate. Go ahead.
Bro.
While everybody
Can
else
I talk
thinking
about that?
Go ahead.
So how I'm gonna say what happened in the car.
Hey, don't.
Oh my
no
God,
names,
yo,
though.
best friends they stick
So look,
together.
so
man.
one day I'm sitting in the back seat of a car. Stacy's in the front. Her dude is driving. Mind you, I'm always the third wheel. I always got to take the heat for all my friends. Whatever. So she goes upstairs because she forgot something in her house. The dude goes, "Yo, so what's good, Gaby?" I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "How was LA?" I'm like, I never even been to LA. And my mind is processing. I'm like, and then I remember this trick went to LA. So I'm like, oh, it clicked mad fast in my head. I'm like, oh, this bitch said she was with me. So I was like, yo, we had so much fun.
Aha.
And then he's like, word? He's like, what y'all did? I was like, typical tourist shit. Like, we went to the Hollywood sign. We did this. I don't know what else to say because I never been to LA.
I
So
would have sniffed the loud so quick.
no, he knew because of the long-ass pause that I took to answer him. And then he goes, oh, word? What airline y'all took?
And he was
Oh.
deep.
oh nah.
I'm like, yo, Stacy's either gonna get bagged with my answer or I don't know what, but she didn't even give me a heads up. She never
didn't know
told
he
me
was
that
gonna think-
she told him that she was with me. So then I'm like, oh, we took JetBlue.
Luckily, it was JetBlue though.
Thank God it was JetBlue.
Oh, so you remembered your lie.
Yeah, I mean, no. But I'm saying like Luckily, you said JetBlue, right?
I said JetBlue.
Luckily, it was JetBlue. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I believe I told him it was JetBlue.
No, you didn't tell. You never even told me that you told him that you went with me.
No, I just
She
lied.
probably
Period.
put private.
Yeah,
I-
probably.
Yo,
Probably.
think we
They
were
got apps for that. You can fly private.
You flew private? Sadly,
Nah,
that's how true.
bro, my stomach was turning flips. Like I felt like I was the one getting caught in a lie.
Boy, you were.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but even if I wasn't gonna suffer
The
the
minute you
consequences. He's
fucked
not
up,
my dude.
the minute you fucked up, it was bad news for Stacey.
He was like, "Oh, word, that's good." And then I forgot he asked me something else, and I was just like, "Yeah, I was just mad nonchalant like about it."
does that person
Mind
still
you, my
watch this
heart was
podcast?
like,
Does
"Huh?"
he watch this podcast?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But
Oh, y'all
Oh.
done.
yeah,
How long ago was this?
a little while ago.
Yeah, that's
Six
Cap. He
people.
Whatever.
watches
I
this.
know
He
that
watches
one.
this.
And then I
Not-
texted
not
her.
everyone.
I texted her while she was upstairs. I'm like, "You fucking bitch! Like I just lied to this dude. I told him that we went to LA together. Like
So did she return a favor for you? Did you ever lie?
no."
For Gaby?
Yo,
Have you? I don't
Gabby is a
think so.
fucking saint. I
Nah,
swear to
I probably have.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of something on the top of my. You know what? I did, but I definitely we can't discuss that.
I think you got to.
So I gotta take a shot.
I mean,
No,
No,
because-
we just spoke about it. She allowed me to talk about
no,
it.
I'm saying the roles reversed.
She gotta take a shot.
She got to take a shot for you.
So
Take
who
it.
gotta take a shot?
What's that song from Drake? Take a shot for me.
What was it? Tell me.
Nah, come on, we not doing that. Gabe, please tell me. When was the time you said a lie to restore and maintain the relationship you was in? Committed, not one of them situations, but committed relationship. If you want to indulge,
If not, you can
Damn.
take
I
a
mean,
shot.
I don't know.
Casamigo is right there. If you want to take the shot, it's okay.
Damn.
It's all right.
Nah, I'm toxic, so fuck it. We can
Hey.
talk.
Oh,
Hey,
past
man.
that.
I mean, I am past that, but
You know,
we indulge in there,
that's
right?
Scorpio
Um,
man, Scorpio man.
That's a fact. I think I lied about because this particular ex, she was like very like it was red flags from the jump. So she used to like go on my phone a lot. Like it was even to the point that like she had like the secondary face shit.
Oh, I didn't even
From
know
my
that was
phone?
possible.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
that's
even know.
crazy.
I didn't even know. Like I was wondering like how did I changed my password like 6 times. How she know my shit? But her face.
That's
recognized, so
wicked. That's
she opened
real
my
wicked.
shit.
That's different.
So she
Yeah.
caught me. She caught me because my ex just hit me up a lot or whatever the case of me. This was the one that had a hold on me or whatever the case of me. She would always.
She wanted that old thing back.
Nah, she was. I don't know. She would always check on me whenever I was fine. She would try to fuck it up or some shit like that. or
Oh,
whatever.
she
Like
did
she
wellness
knew.
checks.
Yeah, she
the
knew.
sense
She
of-
did wellness checks.
Yo.
She knew. So she was like.
Those be the worst. Cause then
So
you're
then
like,
she
damn.
caught me. She caught me talking to her like she sending me pictures and all that shit. Crazy talk. Word. But like the thing about it is that like it was on WhatsApp. So I was able to delete before she like I always had a thing like I'm gonna delete certain things. Like I'm not gonna keep it there,
Bunch of
whatever the case
cheaters.
is. So man.
Conniving ass dude.
Yeah,
I'm just
women
saying,
are better
I'm just
at
saying,
it.
this is a while ago, but like I said, it was crazy. But anyway, to make a long story short, she found out a certain thing, and I was just like, nah, that's like, you know,
flipped it.
I just flipped it like, oh, why you going through my phone? Like you crazy? Blah, blah.
That's not a
typical,
lie.
yeah.
Saying,
That's
like-
not a lie. That's just.
I mean,
like,
but all right. So the lie, I guess the lie would be this like I didn't fuck her. I guess that would be the lie, whatever the case.
Oh, so you did.
So you did
Oh,
smash.
yeah, I did.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. Get your shit off, God.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
get your shit off.
I did.
Hey, listen, man. Get your shit off, man.
I did.
Get your
I
shit
did.
off. Get your shit off.
For sake of good contact, I did.
So
Does this
Dumb
particular
out.
individual watch your podcast or anything you
I
want?
mean, it don't
right now?
matter no more,
I mean,
right?
it don't matter. I mean, there's
It
two
does-
exes that they did, and like one of them they sent me a voicemail like not too long ago, whatever. And
That
shit
people
like that.
still leave voicemails?
Oh, nah, I mean my fault.
Like
I'm
a
sorry.
voice
Voice no
note.
voice.
Oh, I
no, I'm
was about to
sorry.
say only my grandmother, my grandfather leave
Nah,
me.
Ah,
So
yes.
word, nigga, you gonna fuck that
Nah,
bitch?
Nah, it was crazy. It's
I be
crazy.
scared to leave voice, but like as soon as I hear the beep, I'm like
Me
looking for the button
too.
to end the call. Like I don't
Right.
want to leave nothing. Like
My mom will leave me voicemails since.
Oh,
My
wow.
grandmother, she be like, Gaby. Then a long pause. ¿Por qué no me coge el teléfono? I'm
She
like,
gotta gather her thoughts
yeah.
before she go in.
Nah, I think she thinks that it's like the old school phones. Remember
you
how
could pick
back
up?
you could leave and
Mhm.
talk and then
Yeah.
they'll run and answer the phone?
Yeah.
So I think that's still
that's why she's still.
So before
does that.
closing up, Gabby, what's from a male's perspective, like what's the process of healing for a man in a heartbreak?
I think I can't talk about for men because I'm not Kevin Samuels or nothing like that. I can only talk about my process, right? So like my process,
Like an advice that you could give to men who are going through heartbreaks right now.
I feel like as men we gotta really focus on ourselves and focus on like what's our purpose in life.
You know what's crazy? Let me pause you real quick, cut you off. I told Stacey I wanted to ask that question because I feel like as a woman, that's what we always answer, right? Like, oh, we want to take time for ourselves, we want to heal. So I thought from a man's perspective, it would have been a different answer.
Nah, I mean, I think we all have to take time for ourselves because at the end of the day, like when you get into these relationships, let it be toxic, let it be fulfilling, let it be unfulfilling, you're giving yourself to this person. So each person you be with, they getting a part of you. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way, like let it be sexually, physically, mentally, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like you got to take that time to kind of reset and find yourself. Because I for one can tell you I've lost myself in a relationship. You know
I think we all have.
So my question is, when you say take time for myself, do you actually step away and you don't talk to any females? You don't know dates, no anything? Or do you...
I haven't been in nothing with a female like last 6 months.
That's kind of dope.
Okay,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
good.
I think when someone could stick to that and be firm and not like, easy be mad weak just because a female comes around, I think that shows so much self-discipline.
It does.
I mean,
especially for a man, I feel.
Right. I mean, it's tempting. Like you get into like the thing about it is that like it's like I always telling people like it's very hard to find like a certain type of female, especially like in like today's day and age. Like
and you don't want to just exchange energy with just anybody.
Right.
Like I think that's kind of what I'm going. Like I'm good by myself. I don't need nobody at the moment.
I mean, and that's good and bad at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to take too much time where I'm just like, I just find comfort and solace. I don't want to do that either. But at the end of the day, it's like I had to change my scenery because at the end of the day, like I came back in September, COVID, whatever restrictions, blah blah. You know what I mean? And I've been in New York for a while, so it's like now getting used to being in New York for extended a period of time.
You kind of want to have something.
Not necessarily that, but it's just like I was going out all the time. So the certain type of chick I was meeting was a nightlife girl and stuff like that. Which is I don't knock it because there's one that I'm particularly, I don't want to say I'm talking to her, but kind of courting her, whatever the case may be.
But there's a lot of girls that work in the nightlife, and that's just beneficial to them. You don't know if they have they go to school full time during the day and they try to get their life together. So I feel like I feel a certain kind of way when people say women in the nightlife. Mind you, I've never worked in the nightlife, so but I just feel like you shouldn't hold that against the person.
No, trust me, with her in particular, I don't hold it against her. Like she's dope. She's you know what I mean. Like she's dope. Like
I mean, working in the nightlife don't define.
And she's a mother, so it's like I don't.
As long as you have the right purpose for it, like that's not your end game for the rest of your life, then and you want to do something. Because it's like, for example, like a stripper. If you have the mindset like, oh, I'm gonna go make my money, and then that's it, and then
why you did that?
Nah, I got a funny story about that, but
I want to hear it because that.
I know that's how I was like, I looked at Day, I'm like, damn, Day did a funny face.
What's the story?
Nah, man. Actually, it's funny. Like just like the ex that had a hold on me. When I was with her, she had 2 kids. Nah, when I was with her, she wasn't a stripper.
Oh,
in the beginning.
So you stood with. She turned into a stripper while you was with her.
We went through a whole bunch of stuff and stuff like that. So she cheated, and then I cheated and stuff like that. So at the end result was that she ended up. I'm just being like. So what happened was it turned into she didn't have a job, so I was like kind of like maintaining her. I was helping. Let me not say maintaining her. I feel like that's so bad. I was helping her out, right?
Okay.
So at the end of the day, what ended up happening was that she was like, "Yo, I got a job." I was like, "What?" "Oh, it was like, I'm doing coat check at a club." I'm like, what club? Because I know
the lies.
I know all the clubs uptown. So, and I was calling my cousin. Shout out to Al, whatever the case may be. So,
shout out to Al.
So
what Al?
Al Sparks.
Oh, that's my guy.
My man Sean know about him. My man Sean.
Shout out to Al.
So,
sorry to cut. That was part of our live.
He was part of our live all the time.
He used to do the demon time and ask some demon questions.
Yeah, shout out to Davey too, bro.
That's my guy too.
So basically what ended up happening was I was like, yo, what's up? Like, where's she working at? Because she told me she working coaching. She's not gonna send me to the club. So what's up? Like, and I was heavy into the trippy joints in the town.
Yeah.
So Suze,
Oh my
Sin, all
God.
that shit. This is 2012, 2013.
Damn,
So at
that's
the end-
throwback.
So then at the end of the day, like I was asking him, he was like, nah, I don't know, nigga, I don't know. So I was like, all right, cool. So then I remember I pulled up and I dropped her off because she had to go to work that night or whatever the case of me. And I was actually staying with her son. So
What strip club was it?
it wasn't even a strip club down here. She was some shit in Newburgh or whatever the fuck.
Oh, she
What?
went
But-
far.
Wait, I don't
She
even know
took-
where's Newburgh.
That's like going
That's
upstate.
That's like 2 hours. I was actually
Yeah.
up there. That's what I was so late because I was driving from up there. So make a long story short,
Damn, she took it far.
a black car pulls up, and it's like 2-3 chicks in the car, whatever, and they're driving. I'm like, the fuck is this?
This is some prostitution shit.
I'm like, I swear it took everything and everything in me not yank her ass out that car, right? So like it was just crazy. Like, so then I ended up finding out. She's like, yeah, this is what I do. And then what was that?
This is what I do.
This is what I do.
Such a New Yorker.
This is what I do. You know what I mean? I gotta make money. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you giving me money or whatever. So at the end of the day, what ended up happening was that what the nail in the coffin was for that was that my brother. I didn't have Instagram because I had a Galaxy phone at the time. This is before iPhone was with T-Mobile because I wasn't rich. I didn't have AT&T. I couldn't afford the
I can't
3G and shit, whatever the case may be. So I had a Galaxy phone. My brother had the I don't know what T-Mobile, one of them stupid shit. It was a fake sidekick or whatever the case may be. But you could get Instagram on this shit, right? Mine couldn't. So the nigga goes and says, yo, look at this. I'm like, and it's my shorty on the pool.
No.
I swear to God. On everything on my
I ain't even lie. Was she doing her thing though? Like, was she?
Nah.
Like,
I was heated. I almost broke his phone. But make a long story short, like, that's
like she wasn't clapping in between the.
Nah, it wasn't even a video because you couldn't even. It was just
Oh, it
straight
was just a
picture.
pic.
Wait,
Oh.
so and you did it after that? Or you accepted the job?
Nah. I did it. So I did some creep shit though. But yeah, that's.
You didn't pull up to the club.
No, I didn't pull up. I did some creep shit. Like I did some dirt bag shit.
You wound
afterwards.
up disguising yourself as security?
Nah.
That's a good one.
I was thinking like he just went and got $1,000 in cash and straight.
I would've been
single-
posted as
Nah, I
security.
would have thrown quarters at her.
You know all the
Nah.
Straight
security
Metro
cool with
card,
the
like,
strippers.
bitch, get yourself from Newburgh to the
I
house.
I didn't do that. I ended up staying with for trying to get my money back, yo.
Oh, well, I mean, listen, you got to get your return on investment.
Nah,
That's what I
fucked
ended up
up.
That's all
doing.
good.
That's what I
I'm
ended up doing.
respected.
It was just, it was a toxic.
All right,
Yeah.
she's still a stripper today.
I believe so.
Oh, shorty went hard for years.
I believe
listen,
so.
She's still
man.
in
She
Newburgh?
going strong.
Nah. She out here, but she don't do, for what I know. She don't do
Private rooms.
She do
She do champagne rooms.
she do like these bars and shit, like
Oh, the afties.
yeah, like shit
Oh,
like
no
that,
way.
like
What?
little bars and shit like that.
Oh,
She got-
okay, gentlemen, the ones that be in the bars, those are the ones that give head. So look,
That's fucked up.
Probably.
hey,
That's
dude,
fucked
listen,
up.
man, I'm just saying. So,
Yeah, that's wicked.
Gabriel,
It was good, man.
we appreciate you.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. This was
do.
fun. This was fun, man.
You
I
gotta
mean,
come
I ain't
back.
even
You
like-
gotta come back.
We,
I'll
our
come
time
back,
is
I
cut
mean.
short because we came in late.
Yeah, we came.
Nah,
so
it's
we
cool.
gonna remix this and run it back.
Yeah,
Nah,
we-
definitely gonna run it back.
definitely. What y'all like? I mean, well, I actually off camera or whatever. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about it.
Well,
But it
we
was-
appreciate you
It was a
That's
for
all right.
coming on the
pleasure.
show.
I appreciate
Most
y'all, man. It was dope.
And
I'm
I
trying to get money
wanna
with y'all.
I wanna
Hey,
hear
listen,
more about that
I'm trying to-
story because
The stripper story.
that's a good one.
That's
I
cool.
mean,
That's-
whatever. Listen, I got stories for days, man. It's
Oh,
33
well, look-
years on the earth, man.
Well,
We
look,
lived a long life.
stripper. Look, if y'all dating a stripper or someone in the line, like, just understand what comes with that. It's.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
man.
you gotta just you gotta be.
you gotta
you
put
gotta
your
put a lot of
pride
shit to the
aside.
side. Yeah, like-
because niggas is.
For sure.
Listen,
I don't know, man.
listen,
It was difficult. It's difficult.
First
It
time I was in the strip
is.
club was with
But
my
you
ex.
you gotta, like I said, you gotta put, because everybody who dates like nightlife girls, in order to bring money, you gotta promote, you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta talk to guys. So you gotta put all that shit to the side, like, hey.
Shout out to
And
them,
if you
yo.
can't handle it,
Yeah,
then
listen, man,
don't
man.
fuck with bitches that work in the
If you
nightlife.
can't handle the heat,
Let's
Stay out
stay
the
away
kitchen.
from the
Kitchen?
kitchen.
fact.
What if they don't know how to cook?
All right, guys.
Nah,
it was
you-
a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. Bye, guys.